Right. Oh. Right, let's try that again. Oh no, I've got to find it now. That's magical service. Special train, that's it, 1654. Run for special train, deadhead back to see if I'll do that one instead. It's more exciting. Come on, there we go. Right, before I do begin, I'd just like to say this is a special train, basically. A special passenger service of 2 F40 PH2 cats hauling 11 carriages, or 11 gallery cars, with the cab car on the end, going from, what was it, San Jose to San Francisco, and now we're just doing the return leg, basically. That's what we're going to be doing. Oh. Pop. Southwest 1581. What 158? What happened? I don't know actually. Really strange. But there we go. Goodbye. Oh, okay. Goodbye. Short and sweet. Miserable devil. Okay. Oh no! I want the light on. There we go. Now we don't have to. We don't have to be there at a scheduled time, so that's nice for once. Checking all the switches. If we get up, radio on, alert control on, the headlights, ditch lights. Yes. Oh, we can't go just yet. My mistake. We've got a red light, so we can't proceed just yet. I think we've got another service coming in. I'll just take a look at the map. I think we do have another service. I think, from the top of my head, there's another service. Yep, there is. Okay, we just gotta wait for that a minute before we can proceed. Red light. Okay. Mm-mm. 40 miles. Good grief. It's an average 40 miles, not 50. Any other services dotted about? Oh yeah, there's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Wow, that's crazy. That's mad. Mad, bro. Mad. Oh, where is that cab car then? I'd like to know where that is. I didn't know we had 2 cab cars. Is that the cab car? Nope. Is this one the cab car? Yeah, there's a cab car hiding. Right, the sooner we get going, the better. I want to go. It's a cab car from the... oh, Baby Bullet. Oh, okay. It's just coming in. Can release the brakes at least. Should be out of our way in a few minutes. Or a few seconds. I'll just do this return leg, then I'll use the shunter to put them all away, and then... yeah. That's the plan for the stream. Whether that will happen remains to be seen. Just gotta wait and see. Well, I should be able to go now, surely. There's the MP36 PH3C coming in. There he is. One of my favourite locos, looks wise. Oh, fantastic machine of engineering. Marvel of engineering. What are we waiting for here? Come on now. Looks like another service is going to leave first, I think. I'm just going to have to wait a bit more. Yeah, there's another train leaving, so we still have to wait. We obviously not got first priority for special service. You'd think it would, wouldn't you? There we go. You can't have priority. No, no, no. And there's another baby bullet. That might actually be a proper baby bullet service, actually, come to think of it. There he is. Just gotta wait, be patient, and then we can proceed. That's all we gotta do. I hope he's not. I hope he's the baby bullet service, because he's going to be stopping at stations. Means we'll be stuck behind him. Unless we change tracks, then we'll be compromised by that service. It's a shame we can't proceed. We just have to wait. But yeah, today's been not too bad. I've been making jam tarts today, doing more baking than ever. Good fun. Tastes nice too, that's the most important thing. It's not like poison or anything. Yeah, went out for exercise today, and yeah, not too bad. Exercise as much as you like now. You can go anywhere you wish. Personally, I don't think it's right, but you know, that's my opinion. But hey, it's slowly heading in the right way towards normality. It'll never be the same again. Never will be. Yeah, some live sport on for a change, which I'm actually going to watch. Going to watch the Bundesliga on BT Sport for once. German football can be resumed, and we've got a yellow light. I'm just going to wait until we get a green light, and then we can proceed. Don't want to get immediately stuck behind well, don't want to pass the yellow and then straight away there's a red. So patience will be rewarded. Yeah, I hope everyone is all safe and well. Wherever and whenever you're watching this, either early in the morning, late at night, or slap bang in the middle of the afternoon, regardless which continent or country you're from. Hope you're all safe and well. Come on, turn green, damn it. Let me guess, it wouldn't surprise me if that freaking baby bullet service has stopped at the very first station. He's only just now starting to trundle up to speed. Okay, I suppose we could trundle the platform very slowly. Well, to the speed limit of 10 miles an hour. There we go, we're double-headed F40s, love it. And you've got 11 gallery cab cars. 2 of them are cab cars, one in the middle and one at the very back. I was going to do the service with the cab car going the other way, but yeah, awful. This is better. Come on. The only stop, well, is when we actually, well, the only place we got to stop at is the Central Equipment Maintenance and Operations Facility, Track 8. So that's all we got to do. And we got a red light. What a surprise! What a surprise! I knew there'd be one. Okay, and only this could be a longer service than I thought. Okay, now we got yellow. Oh, it's going to be another one of those long ones, I think. Here we go. Let me just check. Where is he? Where is that? I hope it's the Baby Bullet service. Okay, he's just passing, I think, the station now, so hopefully that's a proper Baby Bullet service, not one of those limited stop services or an all stop service. That will compromise it pretty badly, but we'll be okay. That's the alerter making that noise. Oh god, 20% low battery. Oh dear, what a shame. At least my iPad's charging over in the far corner, so that's okay. Now that is a sight. Look at that. Cars going along the road. You've got San Francisco city skyline in the background. Special train going by with 2 F40s and 11 carriages. You can't ask for more than that. Wow, look at that. That's a nice view. Really, really nice view. Iden Amaya, I think I say your name. Did you see the Long Island Railroad M3 live stream? I actually didn't, and I did that on purpose because I don't usually watch the live streams of upcoming Train Sim World content, mainly because it just takes out the fun of, you know, what to expect. Obviously you're going to get the usual things like free scenarios, a tutorial, and obviously services, but you know, by not watching the live stream you don't know what these scenarios are, you don't know what the types of services it will be doing, you know, and I like to keep that element of surprise, so that's why I don't watch them. Okay, now it's green, now we can go. We've got an upcoming speed limit of 75. Just turn that down a minute on my headset. Well, hopefully when the M3 comes out, surely some content from the UK will finally come out. It's been so long. It's crazy. I mean, someone asked me the other day, do you think we'll get some UK content this month? My answer to that would be no. I doubt it. Because the thing is, if they were, they'd have to announce something. Well, if it's for a route, they would have released a teaser today, and they haven't. And if it was a Loco add-on for British-wise, then they would release that tomorrow, but they won't because the M3 launches tomorrow. And when Dovetail release new bits and bobs, they don't talk about new things in the pipeline after it's been released. So They might announce something maybe next week or maybe the week after, but there won't be any new British content this month. Well, route-wise anyway, that was confirmed. There won't be any. So, route-wise, we'll have to wait, well, a bit more longer, but hopefully we'll have some local add-on stuff for the British routes soon. But can't guarantee it, can you? You never know. You never know. Anyway, let's get up to full speed. Now, because we haven't got, because we don't have to be at the Central Equipment Maintenance and Operations Facility at a scheduled time, we don't have to rush around like the clappers, but, you know, I like going fast, so. Easier. Yeah, I think that one of the next two DLCs coming up will be the UK. I like to think you're right. And I hope, you know, it would be nice, wouldn't it? But you just don't know. I mean, the scheduling's been all over the place. One minute you've got something from Peninsula Corridor, next minute you've got something from Canada, next minute it's back to Peninsula Corridor, then we go into a new German route, and then we're getting German add-on for Mains Visit Barn, and now all of a sudden we're getting an add-on for Long Island Railroad. So it's a bit up and down, really. Like, one minute you think, oh, it's definitely going to be UK stuff, and the next minute that's something completely different. And I can understand people's frustration of saying, you know, oh, United Kingdom hasn't got enough stuff, we don't want German stuff or American stuff. That's fair enough, but in the end of the day, you know, we just got to wait our turn, haven't we? You know, simple as that. Just got to be patient with these things. I don't know, people hate that word patient, and I'm being one of them, but you know, what else can you do? Screaming and shouting about it won't change a single thing. But there we go. If it was to be a local add-on, for me, I think the no-brainer would be either an add-on for East Coast Way, a 313 or a 345. That looks to be a realistic chance of that happening. A DLC add-on for Great Western Express, it'd be nice, but I've lost a bit of hope about, to be honest, regarding that. West Somerset Railway, this time of year they usually release stuff for West Somerset, you know, because summertime, Reserve Railway, you know, makes sense. There we go, speed limit of 65, now we're going to go back up to 75. But yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Or we might, if route wise, you know, what are we going to get? Are we going to get a modern route or historic route? Statistically, I think it will be a historical route, because in theory, although the West Somerset Railway has got old 21st century, because the turntable down at Minehead was constructed in 2008, which basically means it's a modern route, even though it technically, you know, on the face of it, it doesn't look to be, but it technically is. And we've got what? Great Western Express, West Somerset Railway, East Coast Way, SATs, 3 of them. And the historical routes, we've got Tees Valley and Northern Transpennine. So if we get another historical route, that'll make it 3 each, 3 historical and 3 modern routes in the UK. So it wouldn't surprise me if we get something like that, just to even it up. It makes a lot of sense, but you just never know, do we? We passed a 38-2 there. We've got a yellow signal coming up, which doesn't spell good. That spells trouble. Okay, we've got another yellow, so we're okay for now. I like to see a historical route on Train Sim Mode. Yeah, I do too. I mean, I don't know what some people are fussed about. Some people hate the historical stuff. They say, oh, I want to see modern stuff. But I think the historical stuff is really interesting. You know, you see routes in a completely different way. The locomotives are really interesting, particularly the older ones, you know, and some of the routes didn't have the modern safety system, so they're more of a challenge. And I like the more historical stuff. It just has more character to me, a more sense of character, and plus it's easier for Dovetail to license the older routes and locos, because, well, the route, all they have to do is just, well, rebuild it how it was from the history books, so to speak. And the locos, it's pretty easy. You could just go to preserved railways or private owners and pay I imagine a pretty expensive fee, but probably not as expensive as the modern routes or brands they'll be charging these days. Okay, we think we'll be okay. I think I'll just get off the power and brake a minute. I'm not concentrating on the speed. We've got another yellow signal about to pass through, so it's not positive. We'll be okay. Hope everyone is all safe and well during these difficult times. Slowly, the world is, I mean, quite literally at snail's pace going back to normal, but what is the definition of normal now? I don't know. It'll never be the same again. Never. Okay, we're passing a load of wagons and 38-2s. There's the first one. Is this a scenario, timetable, or a journey? It is a timetable mode service. It comes with the diesel shunter, the Caltrain diesel shunter that was released a month or two ago. I think this service was believed to, the reason behind this service was, I think, to celebrate anniversary of Martin Luther King, I believe. Basically what you've got to do is just with the shunter, or the MP15 DC, you got to stitch the train together in the Seamoth yard just outside San Jose. Then you do the actual service with passengers from the cab car going to San Francisco, and this is basically the taking the service back to the yard and putting it away for the night. Ooh, got another 65 mile per hour speed limit, and I'm going to be way over. That doesn't matter, not the end of the world, is it? As long as I finish it and get a silver medal or something, and I'm happy. There we go. I did MP15 DC, that is correct, yes. One of my favourite DLCs. I love shunters. If those of you haven't subscribed or don't have a clue what the hell I'm on about, then yeah, I like shunters a lot. I just love the sense of, the little engine that could. Yeah. I love it. I've got all the DLCs from all of them. The Amtrak SW1000R on Peninsula Corridor. I've got the 09 on my Somerset. I've got the 08 on Tees Valley and Transpennine. Now got the Caltrain shunter. I think the one I'd like to see, apparently I looked it up and I watched a video of it, and it made me get all excited. On the Long Island Railroad, they do actually employ an MP15 AC shunter. Basically it's the same shunter that you have on this, but different livery and some little visual tweaks and maybe some performance tweaks as well. Oh, if they could have that into Long Island Railroad, that would be awesome. Seeing a diesel shunter on Long Island Railroad, I can imagine it, say the M3 or the M7 has broken down at a station and the M7's got to come and rescue it. You know, oh, that'd be fantastic. I'd love to see that on the Long Island Railroad. That would be the cherry on top of the cake. Oh, really it would be. It'll make my day, that will. And now, of course, that Rivet Games. Oh, sugar! I've got to prepare to break a minute. We've got a red. But anyway, as I was saying, now that Rivet Games has now decided they're going to be adding extra services to the 204, free of charge, mind you, through an update on Main Spazipon, and plus they're looking into expanding the 204 into other routes as well, again free of charge. So yeah, exciting times for the shunters. But if we could get one on Long Island Railroad, that'll be spectacular. Iden, yeah, living in New York, they use them a lot. Yeah, well, you never know. They could make an appearance, you just never know. It wouldn't surprise me if they do, because I think as you come out of the tunnel from Atlantic Terminal, there's a yard there. They could probably have a good bit of fun there, or maybe the Hillside Maintenance Complex, obviously where the M7s go and the M3s go for checkups and or maintenance. You know, I could see the MP15 moving them around. That'll be great fun. Now we're going very slow. Let's get moving. Come on. Right, 33 miles to go, so oops, nearly mucked it up there. I almost screwed it up. We got a red signal in 1.3 miles, we won't have to worry about it just yet. The double-headed F40s are actually really good on the brakes. I managed to stop quite easily before the red signal, so that was quite surprising, because when you're going at a high speed, you know, 40, 50, 60, 70 miles an hour, you think, oh no, never going to make this, it's never going to stop before the red light. But they done, and they did it quite well actually. Pretty impressed. Oh, it's now a yellow now, so we can keep going for now. 32 miles to go. They usually use MP15AC for the passenger trains. Yeah, I saw a video of it the other day on YouTube, and I never knew they were there. Never knew. Only now I was looking into the route itself, the history of it, and the locos they had, and it's quite a good catalogue of locomotives they've had, not just in the past, but what they use now. I think what's it called? The all-new M9s are going to replace the M3s. I think the M3s are going out of service, some of them, which is rather ironic, isn't it? You know, you see the M3 finally come to the game after the route's been out for nearly 2 years, and you realise they're being withdrawn from service. I find that quite ironic. They come into the game, but in real life they're going to go away. Oh dear. Yeah, they're going out in 2024. Okay, that's quite a while away then. Oh, I thought like they were going out all together, like now, like bye bye in the scrapyard. Go. We were supposed to, and then this happened. Yeah. Fair enough. When you say this happened, I presume you mean, yeah, the pandemic. Yeah, but speaking of the illness or virus, whatever, yeah, it's around the world. It's obviously very slowly getting better. Asia's practically nearly there, aren't they? Europe's slowly starting to recover. The UK is not slowly starting to recover. Got the highest death toll in Europe, which is very sad, of course. And of course now the World Health Organization said now the fight, their focus must now turn to the Americas. North America in particular is not doing very well. Neither is Brazil, ironically. Africa, I mean, they don't talk about Africa very much. Africa's hardly been affected, which is a huge surprise. You think, oh no, it's going to come to Africa, it's going to be an absolute disaster. But no, I mean, you don't hear much about what's going on in Africa. It might be a disaster, I don't know, but you'd think if it'd be a disaster in Africa, you know, the illness, then yeah, obviously they'd report about it. But no, it's been pretty quiet from Africa and the Middle East as well. So yeah, not saying that's a bad thing, that's a very good thing. I mean, Africa must have dealt with it very well, must have had special preparations, bearing in mind yeah, the devastation it's caused in the past. We've got a yellow signal. Don't tell me we're going to have another red. I hate it. 28 miles to go. Oh, okay, we've got another yellow. Edward de Grand, I'm back. Good to see you. I'm doing the service going the opposite way. Still doing the same thing, but just in a different loco and going a different way. That's all. Thanks. No worries. No worries. Surely we'll get another yellow or another red. Oh, I see another yellow. Okay, can still keep going. Keep going, keep chugging along. It's quite happy, isn't it? Just cruising at 61. I'm quite happy with it too. It's a pretty good pace. We don't have to be there at a scheduled time, so we can practically cruise to the flag. Oh, hang on, just gotta check the yellow. Oh, we'll stop before the crossing. Oh no, we're gonna stop on the crossing. Oh well. Don't think the crossings are making a noise anyway. It's ironic, the crossing arms are up. You don't see them, they're usually shut. Okay, well, since we're stuck here for a few until that signal goes yellow or green, and I'll have a look at the chat. Ida, what's your favourite DLC / route? Ooh, favourite route? Ooh, that's a tough one. I'll have to narrow it down, don't I? Favourite route? Sugar. It's got to be either Peninsula Corridor, Tees Valley, Northern Trans Pennine, and maybe got to throw in the German route, haven't I? Maybe what's it called? Main Spezibon, maybe. A favourite out of those lot? Too close to call. I like them all. But certainly the add-ons help, you know, like Tees Valley and Transpennine, and obviously this. It does move up on the list. Alright, ready to go. Just releasing the brakes. Gotta wait until the brakes release and then we can proceed. Edward McGrath, what if they added New Jersey Transit into Twain Simmo 2021 day? Oh, you never know, do you? You never know. We're going backwards, need to go forwards. Okay, back in the cab. <sighs> 26 miles to go. Nearly halfway. Edward and Grant, what have you worked with Dovetail Games? No, I don't think I ever will. I haven't got a clue about software and all that stuff, how to make routes and locos, especially to their level of detail. No way, I couldn't do it. I'm not intelligent enough. No, I think I'll stay clear of that. Nah. I mean, making the actual game, I mean, it wouldn't be my cup of tea, really. Probably like other things, like the voiceovers, maybe, or things like that. I could, you know, give them a hand, maybe. Just gotta get in touch with me. 'Turn the throttle off for now, I think. We got another red? Nope, we haven't, thank goodness. Edward the Grant, they made a game that is spectacular than any other game I play. Oh well, that's good. Yeah, it's getting there slowly, isn't it? Train Sim World. Slowly, it's coming together. You know, graphically, it's nowhere near as good as the PC, but you know, it's getting there. The sounds, you know, the locomotives, the routes, looking and sounding, you know, slowly to perfection. But one thing's for sure, Train Sim World is here to stay, that's for sure. You make enough money of it, crikey. Steel C's are so expensive. Crumbs. I think if you were to buy all the DLCs now without any discounts, I think you'd be close to paying £500 Unbelievable. It's £500. A car that my family's got is nearly the same price as that. Jesus. Need to lower the price a bit, I think, in the future. Make it mandatory as well. Slowly but surely the game is getting better and better. Yeah, it is. Oh my god. We're in trouble. I did not see that red. We'll need a miracle here. And we're not gonna get it. Oh no. Oh well. It was fun while it lasted. No. Oh well. That was my fault, I wasn't concentrating. Ah. Never mind. Never mind. It's not the end of the world, is it? Oh well. What's the time in the UK? 8:30. Okay. Let's have a look at journeys quickly, see what there's to play with. Baby Bullet, what have we got to play with? Southbound Baby Bullet service, limited stop, Baby Bullet, local stop, southbound Baby Bullet. I don't know. What's the switcher? What have we got? There's scenarios, we've done most of the services, to be honest. Run the special train from Seymour to San Jose, northbound special, run the extra service. Swap for lead loco, place it on the failed train. I thought I already did that, or maybe I didn't, I don't know. Light LOCOMOTIVE, run the pair of switches up to San Francisco to collect some hoppers, assemble the train, yes, bring the hoppers back to New Hall Yard, special train to Seymour, split the special train. Oh, I already split the train, oh never mind. Hoppers to New Hall. Oh, you know what, I'll do that, why not? I was going to use the shunter anyway, but obviously it's a bit earlier than planned. Never mind. It's not the end of the world, is it? Should have got a cup of tea. Oh well, I can't now. I think we've got 2 shunters. Yeah, 2 shunters. Yeah, it would be, yeah. Now I'm just thinking, why didn't I do this before? Maybe I ran for a red light or something, I don't know. Maybe the game crashed, who knows. Oh no, this is weird, facing the other way. No, okay, we're going backwards. Oh, hang on, before we do, we need to set the thing up first, don't we? Gauge lights to 100%. Auxiliary heater. Engine run is on. Generator field is on. Control pump is on. The front headlight, well, we no need to have that on. Well, the rear headlight, absolutely. Right, sooner we get going, the better. Step lights on. Number lights on. Right, of course. Now, how did the procedure go before? Release the automatic brakes. Let the thing do its. Let the brakes do its thing. You can release its brakes. Okay, I think we're clear to go. Yep. Okay, new haul yard, 39 miles. So pretty much the same length of the route, but just, yeah, with a different train. Plus we're 1 mile short, so that's good. Here's some empty hoppers. There's the failed train. I failed miserably. Oh well, it's not the end of the world, is it? Not the end of the world. I'll do this run and then I'll call it a day, I think. Edward Vigran, by the way, I also have this game now. Oh, fair enough. There's the shunters doing its thing. It's not a long load, not a long train, is it? No, not as long as I thought. I forgot. Okay, we've got a speed limit of 25, and we shouldn't have any trains to run into this time. So hopefully no red lights, but you never know. Always best to check. I think we should be okay. Yeah. How long's my battery percentage on my phone? 15%. Ooh, gonna be tight. I don't really want to charge it because my charger's all the way at the far end of the room, and I'm like, ugh, can't be bothered. 39 miles. God, that's one hell of a slog. I'll be happy to do it before 10 o'clock in the UK. That'll be great. But you never know. And we got a speed limit of 25. Also another sunny day, sunny evening on Peninsula Corridor, so good pristine weather conditions. Into the tunnel. Well, we've got a new speed limit. Let's get to that speed limit. The faster the better. The quicker the better. And the quicker we can get this done, then yeah. Risks the chance of the stream collapsing into flames and destruction. Into another tunnel. Haven't seen any trains go by yet, so usually it's rush hour, 15:36. Home time for everyone. So you imagine the railway will be busy. Obviously not yet, and this part of the route, that is. It's very squeaky, good grief. Clearly the MP15 DCs don't like going at this kind of speed. Well, I suppose they're not really designed to, really, but certainly powerful enough. Especially with two of them instead of one. There's a baby bullet service. Love the baby bullet. Just reduce the brakes a minute. Speed limit of 65. My wavy shunter does not have an alert system. They were fitted with them, but it doesn't work for some reason. So here we are. Whether it's meant to be like that or not remains to be seen. It has the same, I think, alert control system as the F40 PH2 cap, but it just doesn't work. You can turn it on, but it won't do anything. There we are. You can see a lot more out of this cab though. Bigger windows. So 38-2 on the right there. It hardly moves. It's like a mannequin, it just sits there. I think it moves probably very late in the day, but I've yet to inspect that. In terms of the 38-2 surfaces, I've hardly done anything on Peninsula Corridor, to be honest. I haven't even touched this tonight. And a couple of baby bullets surfaces. Speaking of one that just went by. And got a speed limit of 70. Yeah. Right, reduce the speed. Just get to 70. There we go. They're good brakes, I must admit. They are pretty good. They are pretty good. Redrexter Rail Productions. Hey, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Just having a bit more fun on the Peninsula Corridor. I tried doing the special train service. Failed. Went for a red light, so I thought I'd give a shunter another go. Do the very long run, going from San Francisco to New Hall Yard again. Oh, We've got empty wagons and 2 shunters. So that's cool. So yeah, pretty good fun. How long have we got? 34 miles. Still a long way to go yet, not even halfway. Let's have a look at the chat. Everyone popped up. Bam Bam Gaming 12. Hey, how are you doing? I'm just having another crack at Peninsula Corridor. Bit more fun. Dragster, how are you doing during the pandemic? Yeah, not too bad. Today, here in the UK, a few restrictions were lifted. You can go out and exercise as many times as you like, and you can actually go wherever you like to exercise now, which is pretty good. Well, it has its pros and cons. We can now go and play golf, albeit with very strict social distancing, 2 meters apart thing, but at least you can go and play golf, so that's a positive. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty much the same, really. Yeah, today I've kept myself busy. Had to make some jam tarts. Been baking a lot recently with my mother. Just trying to think of things to do other than playing on the PlayStation or an Xbox or watching films. Yeah, but I was planning on going to go and see family members at possibly the end of the month if things improve, but it looks unlikely to happen, but you never know. But for sure, life is not normal, and it probably will never be normal again. But there we go. Bam Bam Gaming, good man. How about your day today? Yeah, my day's been pretty good, thank you. It's been a bit cold though, mind you, even though the sun's been out. It's quite cold in May. Been wearing my jumper a lot more than ever, really, which is a bit strange. But come June, July time in the UK, it usually gets really hot. Ridiculously so at times. It's like, ugh, horrible. Don't want to be at home when that kind of hot temperatures come about. Ugh, no way. But yeah, I've been sorting things out at home, really. Had a massive change around in my bedroom, moving things around, and it's made things a lot better, actually. It's better for the PlayStation and the Xbox. I think it's closer to the internet, actually, I think, but we're getting that improved anyway, so we've got ambitious plans for it. So, but we can't do anything like that until the pandemic has passed. So yeah, things are pretty good. Alright, let's get back up to speed, shall we? That would be wise. Oh yeah, just oh blimey, bloody arm is stiff. Also, another thing, for those of you wondering about, of course, the M3. I will be covering the M3 tomorrow. I will be doing a series of videos on it tomorrow, and they will release one video a day on the M3, and I will be planning on doing a stream on the M3 maybe this weekend, Friday night, maybe Saturday night, Sunday night, something like that. So keep an eye out for that, of course. But yeah, the M3, looking forward to it. Something new to play with, shiny and new, and be nice to do. Be nice to play with a different loco on Long Island Railroad for a change. Has been a while, So yeah, looking forward to the M3. I didn't watch the dev stream on YouTube. I tend to stay away from that, just so it keeps the element of surprise, you know, of what to expect, really. Because the moment you watch those dev streams, you already know what it's going to be like, and if it disappoints you, then you kind of like, when you get the DLC, you're kind of excited, and then you feel like, oh, well, I know it's got these scenarios, and you know, they don't look exciting, or the services don't look exciting, so that's why I tend to stay away from pre-dev streams, really. Like, I haven't watched a single minute of it, like, not at all, nothing. Good God, it's going off here. Shane Jones, hey, how are you? Where were you? Where am I? I'm right here. Where are you? Bam Bam, the M3 train come tomorrow. Yes, it does. Rockstar Real Productions. Oh, I did not know you had an Xbox. Yeah, I had. I actually have always been loyal to Xbox. Well, if you want to have a gaming history, then there's a good time. I actually started with PSP. I still have that, and I actually found it, and it actually works, and I love playing on it. Star Wars Battlefront, oh, beautiful. And even Gran Turismo. And then I had an Xbox 360, then we changed to an Xbox One S, and I've had that pretty much, but then I started getting into the PlayStation thing again. I brought a PS4 Pro on Black Friday last year, and yeah, it's kind of been my main go-to thing, but I still play a lot of FIFA on my Xbox. I still do all my FIFA career modes I do on the channel are from my Xbox, and so is the F1 stuff. But on PS4 I play my Train Sim World stuff on there now. I've got all the DLC for it. I play NASCAR just for a bit of a laugh. And obviously I play a lot of Gran Turismo Sport because I love that game. But then again, like, come the end of the year, you got 2 new consoles coming out, and I'm like, oh, do I get rid of them now, or do I trade them in? So, yeah. Jackson Payne, do you think the Grand Funk Railroad should come to Oakville subdivision? What, as a route extension? Yes and no. They don't usually do route extensions. I mean, the only one they've ever done is the German one, where it goes from Rossignol, Frintrop to Hagen, and then Rhino-Austin route we had last year from Hagen to Wuppertal Steinbeck. That's kind of like a route extension, really, albeit they're sold as 2 separate routes. It would be nice. I mean, I haven't got a clue about that railroad. I don't know a single thing about it, but I doubt it will happen. Like this year, it won't happen. That's for sure. But a local add-on to the Canadian National route, that's certainly a possibility. A shunter around there would be very useful. And I'd love to see it, because some of you don't know, I love shunters, so hence why I'm driving one now. So I'd love to see a shunter on not just Canadian National, but Long Island Railroad. I didn't know that Long Island Railroad had a MP15 AC shunter employed by the Metropolitan Transport Authority to be used on the Long Island Railroad, you know, like taking care of failed trains and all stuff like that, freight moves. So I think if they added it would be quite cool, wouldn't it, to see a diesel shunter on the electrified route that is the Long Island Railroad. I think that would be really quite cool, and plus it'd be just nice to see something different, isn't it? Not passenger stuff, but you know, switching, you know, shunter that does switching duties, rescue operations, and you know, maybe little runs with new wagons or something. So that'd be quite nice to see. If they added that to Long Island Railroad and MP15 shunter, that would be that would be fantastic. It wouldn't be that difficult to do, really, because if you take a look at the cab, it's practically the same design as this. It's just a different livery, probably different performance statistics, and probably some little visual tweaks here and there. But pretty much it's Fish Hunter, but just re-liveried and with some visual tweaks, really. So it's certainly it's certainly a possibility. I mean, I'd love to see that, but hey, you never know. You never know. They may be going to have the New Jersey Transit on Train Sim World. It would be nice to see an extension to Long Island Railroad. I mean, there's so many possibilities of Long Island Railroad, isn't there, with all the different lines and so on and so forth. But yeah, because it's taken Dovetail this long to add a loco add-on, don't expect another add-on to Long Island Railroad too soon. We probably have to wait another 2 years before you see anything regarding Long Island Railroad again. But it's nice to see that finally we're getting an add-on to Long Island Railroad. I mean, the only disappointing thing with the M3 is that apparently it won't come with its own layer of timetable services, so basically extra services to make the route more busy. It's basically borrowing the M7 services we've got currently. Or unless it might have its own service layer, I don't know. But apparently that's what that's what's been going around in the rumour mill. So hey, there we go. But you never know. I mean, we've got the new consoles coming out next year. You know, end of the year. So. And of course the technology and the power that's got of course opens up new gates for Dovetail to explore, making the game, well, the number one thing is they could certainly make the game look better graphically, bringing it up to standards with the PC, because it's lagging behind graphically. So that's the number one thing we're bound to notice. And maybe because they're bigger consoles, bigger memories, it might mean much longer routes, you know, maybe more routes with more locos. You just never know. So certainly the train sim world is slowly getting better and better. It's not perfect, but it's slowly coming together. You know, they've been adding add-ons to the old routes. You know, Rapid Transit had one, Route Ignored had one, Mains Visit Barn finally got one, Long Island Railroad's now got one, even Northeast Corridor, New York, even that got an add-on last year, and graphically that's a very ugly route, really. You know, it's not well polished compared to the routes they make now, but it's slowly coming together. Most of the routes now on Train Sim World are feeling more complete. The exception being the very latest routes like, you know, Rheinroute Austin, East Coast Way, the Canadian National Route, and the German route, Hauptstrecke Rheinroute. But no doubt, Train Sim World is here to stay. It won't go away. That's great. Because sometimes it's a good game. Sometimes it's not a good game. So, yeah, there we go. Maybe 3 years. Yeah, probably 3 years. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, we got yellow. In pretty much halfway, 21 miles to go till we get to Newhall Yard Track 7. Okay. Shane Long, I'm hoping they add kids and rail fans filming your train as it goes past. Yeah, the passengers can be improved. Certainly their intelligence needs to be improved, because sometimes when you take the train out of service to put them away for the night, there's some still on board. Maybe just make them look a bit better. They look a bit crap, really. They need to be given a boost in terms of how they look, and also the weather. You know, when it's shucking down with rain, they're not wearing any coats or anything, or umbrellas, so make them more realistic regarding the weather. And yeah, maybe have different types of fans, you know, little kids or You know, things like that. Or disabled people, you know, that'd be great. You know, gotta have equality. Alright, now we're under halfway. Okay, it's going well. Changer, sometimes it breaks the laws of physics. I'm not surprised every time you keep telling me to smash things up with this game. And I ain't doing that. Because it will break the game and probably break the stream. We've got a yellow, we've got another yellow coming up. I've got to keep an eye out for this time. Changes. I remember one time, I forgot what happened, but I remember I was driving the class 43 and I watched as the train ran off in the distance and people was floating in mid-air. What? Oh, that's weird. Wow. Must have been going at some serious speed. Legit, serious speed. Those wagons were loaded as we went past. Interesting. And it wouldn't be surprised if it will come to Train Sim World for the console market next year because of the new consoles. Because obviously that route is the longest. I think it's like 70 to 60 miles or something like that, nearly 100 miles. It's a lovely route. Very good looking route, and also obviously very challenging route to drive, you know, with huge undulations, you know, going over very steep mountains ranges. So and of course you've got, you know, different locomotives. You've got the 38-2, the 40, the GP40-2, the SD40-2. You've got the 4400 AC, which to my surprise it wasn't in the Canadian route, but there we go. Well, there we go. I had a feeling we get a red. Okay, we don't need to put it on initial reduction. I'm gonna just go off the brakes. Let us cruise to that red at a slow speed. The brakes are very, very good on the shunter. I'm very impressed. And if I remember correctly, the red signal is by a baseball ground. Which is ironic. Because I think when you stop at the baseball ground, you can hear the fans cheering. Like there's a game going on, but obviously there isn't a game going on. It's like real life, isn't it? There's no games at all going on. Baseball shut down. You can name everything: basketball, netball, football, rugby, Formula 1, athletics. The Olympics is cancelled. The Euros, football championships suspended. Everything sport-wise has pretty much gone down the drain. But the German Bundesliga, the German football top league of that's starting this weekend, and I cannot wait to watch some live football for a change. Been watching just classic matches, classic F1 races. I've been watching all sorts. Right. Oh, is that not the baseball ground? Okay, I'm probably a bit too not far away from that yet. Brief little flash there. What was that? Saw a flash on the windscreen wiper. I don't know if any of you saw it. It's like a little flash there from the windscreen wiper. It's quite bright. Very strange. Let's have a look. Bam Bam is playing Train Sim World 2020. Good. Very good. Everyone plays Train Sim World 2020. You should play Run 8. I don't know what Run 8 is, but I'll certainly have a look at it. Changes. I wonder if they could smash your locomotive window. I doubt that very much. I've never done that, and they probably never will. And I don't think the gaming competition authority won't like that, because it shows violence. Yeah. And if you get little kids playing this game and you see the train windows getting smashed, and then they go out and do it to pretty much everyone else's windows at a train station, and it won't be very popular. Right, now we've got a red, which means that we do have to stop. This is surely by the baseball ground, unless I'm a complete idiot. I remember, surely there was a red signal and it was by a baseball ground. Might be completely wrong, but I swear to God there was. Yeah, but I hope everyone is all safe and well in these difficult times. We'll get back to normal soon. Well, the new normal. We'll get there soon enough. I reckon by Christmas the lockdown will probably end, and so will the social distancing rules. We'll have to forget about this year. Okay, there's the red signal. I'm braking now. Ah, yes, we are near a baseball ground. I had a feeling we were. Just come into a stop. We'll be hearing the fans clapping and cheering me for my extensive work with this shunter. There we go. Oh. There we go, they're all clapping for me. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it, thank you. You're too kind, everyone. Oh, thank you. Doing my work for Caltrain. Free of charge as well. Oh, thank you. You're too kind. Oh dear. I watched the Tour de France last year because I was bored. Fair enough. It's out of the park. Oh, just gotta wait until we can proceed. Anyway, I'm gonna dismiss the celebrations of the fans cheering me on this marathon of a run on Peninsula Corridor. Say goodbye to the fans because they're going bye-bye. Bye-bye, fans. Oh, we got another red signal. You're joking me. Oh, it's alright. It's just gone yellow. I think I'll stay at this speed for now until we get to until we get past the yellow, and I'll floor it. Shane Jones blow the horn. Already did, don't worry. I blowed my horn to appreciate the fans' support of the Caltrain shunter. Oh, I should have got a cup of tea, something to drink. I'm thirsty. Or a little snack. I tell you, these type of runs on a Peninsula Corridor, particularly the all-stopping passenger services, they do get quite exhausting mentally. I remember I did a stream on the passenger service going from where is it? San Jose to San Francisco in the cab car, and I think it took me over nearly, well, the stream was 3 hours. I think the service was an hour and a half, 2 hours. God, it killed me. I didn't finish till like gone midnight, so ugh, horrible. We got a slight downhill gradient, 0.3%, so it shouldn't be too bad. This is my first time, well, completing it, hopefully, so it'll be interesting to see what medal I get. So I've gone over the speed limit a bit, but I haven't gone through a red light yet, so that's good. That is good. Shane Jones, the speed limit is just a number for me. Oh, lovely. You know, I don't think you'll be a very good train driver in real life. I hope you don't drive like that, it's true. That is if you drive. If you haven't started driving, or you're not driving because you've probably been banned from it. Speed is just a number for me. Oh dear. Right. Just put the brakes on initial when we come to another standstill and another red signal. Are we going to get some more fans cheering me on this time? We must have a service up ahead that's stopping at every single station, which is very irritating. I must say, the brakes again are working immaculately. There we go, we got a yellow, fantastic. Well, I'll cruise at this speed. We've got a 0.5% downhill gradient, so Shane Jones, I hear it's illegal to drive a tank in America. Apparently it is, yes. I saw a tank going around on the streets and, you know, fully armed on the roads in the USA. After all the terrible tragedies they've had in the past with terrorism, I'm sure they don't want a fully armoured, fully loaded tank to go raging around on the streets. Well, take a look at the map. We must have. What have we got? It must be another. We got another train coming by. But what's going on down the road, or down the line, I should say? Oh, I can't see it for now. Need to zoom out a bit more. Come on, must be some. Ah, there he is. Yeah, he's slowing down. Looks like might be an all-stop service. There's another baby bullet service being led by the cab car. That's, I think, 3 of them I've seen now. Or 2 of them, I've lost count. 2 or 3. Yeah, quite a few. Shane Jones, just wait for the green signal. I could do, but nah, no need. It's got a yellow, so we're clear to proceed, and going at this speed anyway, it's not too bad. Remember, we've only got 13 miles, good God. What's the time anyway? 9:15 in the UK. Bloody hell. Time's getting on. Shane Jones just going for a trip to the mall. Let's take the tank. Yeah, it's very Top Gear, isn't it? Take the tank. I watched actually an episode of Top Gear with when Clarkson took on a Challenger tank with a Range Rover. Oh, it was funny. It was a good battle though. They've done many things in the army. Top Gear. They put a Mitsubishi up against the British Army. They had a Lotus up against a Apache helicopter. Really cool things actually. I remember Clarkson took a Ford Fiesta on a beach landing craft. Okay, now I'm going to commence the power because we've got a slight increase on the uphill gradient wise, so let's address that. We're getting closer and closer to our destination. We're getting closer and closer. Very, very good. Very close. Very, very, very close. Very close. My phone's at 4%. That's not good. Ah, another red signal in 1 mile's time. Come on. Get out of the way, you stupid train. Change tracks. Go on the other side. Break down or something. Actually, don't break down because it'll hold us up. Just get out of the way. There we go. We got a yellow. Thank you. Must have heard me. Because we're so near, yet so far from the finish line. Yeah, today, what was it? Formula 1 turned 70 years old. Happy birthday, F1. Then it was ruined by the fact that you can't go racing, and the fact that Vettel is leaving Ferrari. with a dispute over his contract, and the fact he's been absolutely crap, making mistakes as a 4-time world champion, but there we go. That's the way it is. So a new driver will come in. Who it will be, I'll have to wait and see. Got another red in a mile's time, but we don't need to brake just yet. These are pretty good brakes, and they can bring it to a standstill pretty quickly, especially at these kind of speeds. So I have great confidence in the two shunters we're playing with today. Oh, it's gone yellow anyway. Oh, even better. Getting closer and closer. Another pristine weather conditions, sunny, cloudy conditions. It would be nice to have thunder and lightning, wouldn't it? That'd be really cool. Hearing the rumble of thunder and seeing the lightning. It'd be great. Now that would be cool. 1.2 miles until we've got until we approach a red signal. Made that 1.1 mile exactly. Less than 10 miles to go. Oh my god, we're so close to the finish line. Come on, we can do it. No, I think it's time to brake. Now we've got an uphill gradient of 0.4%, so it should help us bring to a steady stop before a red signal, so we should be okay. I think we're going to stop way before it actually, judging by the way we're losing speed. Yeah, look at that magic. It's a gun of magic. Lovely, look at that. We could just cruise to the red signal. Magnifique. Who said driving a train was difficult? This is easy. Easy shit. Alright, let's bring it to a stop. Very slowly, mind you. I don't even know what station is ahead, but I can have a look in a minute. Just creeping forward. 9 miles, 8.9 miles to go. 4,260 action points. Is that all? Good grief. Okay, yellow light. Let's go. Take a look at the station. Whereabouts are we? I forget the names of these stations, honestly. I think I know most of the stations on Long Island Railroad more than this ruddy route. Let's have a look. Where are we? Mountain View. I can't see a mountain very clearly, but there we go. That's what it's called. Oh, we got another red. Oh my goodness me! How many more reds? Honestly, it's a joke, an absolute joke. More reds. God. Now we got a yellow. There must be an all-stop service or a limited stop service chugging along at stupid speed. Needs to speed up. Come on, man. This is important. We've got well, empty wagons, but hey, we got to bring them back. How far are we from the yard? Where is the yard? There's the yard. Let's check just in case there's any points we have to do. Otherwise that will be a disaster. I think other than that we're okay. Glad I checked that now. Okay, now we're getting up to some good speed. tempted to play music, but I can't, otherwise I get copyrighted. In terms of music, I'm a kind of 80s, 90s, 2000s pop person, really. I like a bit of rock now and again, and a bit of classic music, but pop's my main thing. A bit of rap now and again. But yeah, I'm a 90s boy, so obviously I like 80s, 90s and 2000s kind of music. And the latest music these days doesn't sound very cool, does it? Sounds a bit lame, if you ask me. Albeit the Bad Guy song from Billie Eilish, that's a good song. I'll give credit where it's due there. Also, she does the song for a new James Bond film, which I was going to go and see it last month, but obviously it got cancelled, so I'll have to see it next year, end of the year. Everything's already end of the year at the moment. But there we go. Another red signal. God. Find out if a horn is not very loud when you're in the cab of the diesel shunter. It's very quiet. Maybe that's realistic, but it needs to be a tiny bit louder for me, then it would be pretty cool. There's the red signals. And now we got to brake again and come to another stop. Stop, please. Cool. There we go. That's a nice tree. Oh, right, stop. Have to wait again. Play the waiting game. 6.7 miles away too. Ugh. This train is ruining our progress. Where is he? Oh, he's come. He's now on the move again. I know we have to change over tracks. When do we do that? Ooh, soon. Not long, hopefully. Hopefully that train doesn't go on the same track that we have to change over to. Where is he? Here he is. I'll wait here and see if he changes. If he changes track, then that will help, because that means he's out of the way, and then I could focus on getting these wagons to New Hall Yard. I don't actually know what happens when you bring them into New Hall Yard. I'm not sure you have to uncouple them or shunt them to a different siding or something. Right, here he comes. Which way are you going, sunshine? You going to the right? Please tell me you're going to the right. Go to the right. Yay! He's finally out of the way. Finally, he's out of the way. Alright, let's go. Full power. He's out of the way. Right, let's go before he gets in our way again. Go, go, go. Green light. Haven't seen that in a while. Let's go. Hooray, the final assault. The final charge. Also, just to remind some people regarding the M3, I will be covering the M3 in a series of videos in glorious 1080p, so that'll be good fun, and I will be doing a stream on the M3 this weekend. When this weekend, I don't know, mainly evening time. That's when I usually do them, so if you want to watch me stuff the M3 up, then we'll give my thoughts, hear my thoughts on the M3, then more than welcome to come along for the stream and have a bit of fun with the new toy, the M3. The M3 is kind of like the BMW M3. That's what confuses people now. Thinking the M3, what do you mean the M3? What do you mean, the Long Island Railroad M3 or the BMW M3? Because that's probably the most famous M3 you can ever hear. The BMW M3. But that's a pretty good point, actually. M3. Be a good drag race, wouldn't it? A BMW M3 versus the Long Island Railroad M3. Electric versus the internal combustion engine. That'll be quite funny, actually. Because there's a bit of Long Island Railroad where it goes over quite a bit of road, so yeah, I'd be up for that. That'd be quite fun. Right, less than 5 miles to go. We're so near. Come on, we can do it. So near, yet so far. Oh, we can do it. But not if you B&Q it. It's the old saying. What B&Q? If you don't know what B&Q is, then look it up. Unless it's called something different in North America or Asia or wherever you're watching it. This lovely stream. Ah, there's the culprit. Ah, get out of the way. He was moving anyway, so maybe it's a good thing I come hurtling past him at 80 miles per hour. Because he's leaving anyway. Oh, good thing I beated him. There goes another service. Good grief. Oh, they're appearing all at once. That's cool. Interesting sightings there. Right, I'm just going to double check. See if there's any sightings points to do. Switches, as the North Americans say it. Gonna cross over there. Yeah. Okay. Got a speed limit of 35. Won't have that in a while. Yeah, but we've almost done it. We've almost got to the end. God. It's been a long one. God blimey. We've almost made it. 4,980 action points. Expect that to go over 5,000. Deserves to as well. It's been quite a hard service, stopping and starting at red signals all the time with the lovely shunter, but we've done it. Almost. Oh no, we got another yellow signal. Oh no, that's not good. Could ruin our progress once more. Not good. Very bad. That is not good. Ah, never mind. And then please, this doesn't have an alerter system. That doesn't work. I'd probably be so focused on the signals I'd be forgetting to press the acknowledge button for the alerter. Right, let's just reduce the speed just in case we have a red signal up ahead. We shouldn't do. Okay, I think we're okay. We've got an uphill gradient of 0.4%, so should slowly lose speed. Oh, less than 2 miles, come on! I've always wanted to get this done, and I always muck it up, but this time I might actually get it right. Come on. I don't want to bottle it now. I'll let my football club do that. 1 mile, come on, we're nearly there. We're crossing over, here we go. Whoa, we got 20 miles per hour. That was a swift decline in speed. Struth. Doesn't warn you very well, does it? Sounds like a plane. Is that an airport over there? Looks like it is an airport. Is that an airport? Well, it is, yeah, it's an airport. Oh, didn't know there's an airport there. So I heard a plane, but I was like, Where is it? Sand Airport, obviously. Okay. Wow, finally, approaching New Hall Yard. Changer is my new school motto. If I can't, I won't. With my luck, my game will crash. Oh dear. That's confidence for you. Here we are, we've made it. New Hall Yard, and there's another set of wagons. Don't suppose you have to take them home, do we? I mean, it says go via New Hall Yard Track 7. I mean, it doesn't say we have to stop, do we? Forgot about that. Go via, not stop at location. Not over yet. If we're going via it, then where are we going then? Be interesting. Maybe we are doing some shunting then. Well, we've done pretty much the full length of the route, 40 miles. So it's, yeah. Certainly takes a while. Right, let's go up to speed briefly. If we're going via it, then we can get a bit of speed going. There's a time, nearly 25 to 10 at night. God, how time flies when you play this game. It's a nice stadium over there. I like that. Is that a stadium? It looks to be a stadium. Maybe it's not a stadium. Is it a stadium? Might not be a stadium. Might be a shopping centre. Just looks like a stadium. Maybe it is. Who knows? Don't get ahead of ourselves. Stop at location as indicated. Oh, okay. Where are we going? Whoa! God. Ah! Okay. Crisis over regarding switches and points. We are approaching the location. I presume the entrance to New Hall Yard or something like that. It's been a marathon, but we've made it. There's another service. Come on, we're so close. 10.98, there we go, I should do it. Yes! Oh, really? Oh my god, where have we got to go now? Oh, we got to go backwards. Oh, forwards. Where are we going then? Oh, we're going over here, are we? Oh, okay. Better change round. Oh, we're not finished yet. We've got to put these wagons into place. Not over yet. I'll have a look at the chat in a minute, folks. I just want to get this done without a hiccup. Right, I think it'd be wise if we take a look at the front and see what's going on. I don't actually know. They're usually on the ground, would say the stopping marks, but I don't think it does in this case. So we've got to judge it pretty well. Come on, come on. So close. Right, we're nearly there. Screw it, I'm gonna brake now. Whoa, let's stop there, please. There we go. Magic, 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 magic. I said, have all... You two deserve a much needed rest in the shed. Thought the brakes were off then. There we go. So, well done, Thunderbird 3 and Thunderbird 4. You deserve a much needed rest. Let's take you back. Do we take them back to the yard? I presume we do. Maybe not. Maybe we don't. Okay. Maybe we just come to rest here then. I was going to say you deserve a water down in the train wash and have a good old rest in the shed, but maybe not. You're homeless. You have to sleep on the main line. I'll take a look at the chat in a minute, folks, when I just come to a standstill. Oh, hello. Oh no. Oh, I didn't release the brakes. My mistake. Almost screwed it up right at the very end. Oh no. Who knew? Check your settings. Nah, I'm okay. I know they're fine, the stop markers, but I know they work. Sometimes they do work, sometimes they don't. It varies on service to service. They do work. I know they do. Just don't work all the time, but that's cool by me. Okie dokie. Whoa, brake. Oh, we're going somewhere else. Where are we going now? God, blimey. We're going everywhere all of a sudden. Where are we going now? God, blimey, that's a long way. Where are we going now? Before we finished. God, gay. It's true. This service is full of surprises. Well, we gotta go somewhere else now. No idea why. Wow, okay. Well, now I can have a look at the chat since we're chugging along somewhere. Okay, let's have a look. My new, what have we got? My life in a nutshell, dumpster fire, then there's me, it's fine. And then there is my project. I didn't do motto, sweep it under the rug, it's probably fine. Very good. JJ, hey, how are you? Exotic Melon, Northern Transparent is only 8 quid. Yeah, we are doing a sale on some of the Train Sim World content PlayStation. They're reasonably cheap. St. John's all in a boxcar. You must sleep in the boxcar. No, I don't think the shunters could fit in the boxcar. It's pretty cramped for them, wouldn't it? You need a very good excuse for that to happen. Yeah, but why are we going all the way over here? Don't understand it. Because if you're going to go to the Seamoth, then you would have just zigzagged over to the main line, but the fact that we have to go all the way back, well, not all the way back, but quite a bit back, is a bit puzzling. I wonder why. Maybe we have to put it in a siding somewhere. I don't know, in all honesty. It's just beyond me. Okay. I didn't know the shunters do this. I thought they just drop them off and then that's it. We have to go back for something. What, do we leave something behind? Or we drop a water bottle or something, or drop my lunch or my dinner, or a fag or something, I don't know. Maybe a friend picking up, who knows. Well, we'll find out any moment. I've got to reduce speed to 20. Okay. Less than 800 yards to go. Flat car. Maybe we left this man that needs a ride. I don't know, who knows. It's like the Polar Express, that weird guy who looks like he's homeless, but then, I don't know, he's some weird spirit or something. Maybe we're picking him up, I don't know. Oh, Christmas card come soon enough for some. It's probably the only time of year that won't be affected by this freaking pandemic at the moment. Right, we're crossing over the tracks. Okay. I'm curious, why are we stopping here? Why should we stop here? Why do we need to? I don't see the reason. Oh well, we'll find out. Past the signals, and now we can have a stop. Whoa, stop. There we go. Wow, where are we going now? Oh, we are going all the way back. Well, what a stupid thing to do. You go all the way back just to cross onto the main line. Oh no, maybe we're not. Oh, we are going on the main line, aren't we? Here we are. Oh, never mind. Well, at least we're going to be heading back. Hang on, let's just do the points. There we are. We're going to have a nice wash with the train. Good. And drop them off there. Hey, where you going? Whoa, what was that? Something's gone horribly wrong. What was that? I've never seen that before. Struth. It's almost like we got a massive kick up the backside. What was that? Struth. Calm down, guys. Jeez Louise. Don't get excited now, come on. Relax. We're nearly there. Good grief. Woo. That's slag. No shit. Good grief. That gave me a fright. Bloody hell. That gave me a fright, honestly. It did. Oh. God. I thought something had derailed or something. I was like, oh no, please don't. I know I probably overtalked the engine, but all the same. Speaking of, I've got to get down to a speed limit of 40 pretty rapidly. Whee! It's like a roller coaster. Alright, we'll get down to that speed in a minute. 8,435 action points. That's not too bad, is it? It's pretty good going. Oh, now we've got a speed limit of 10 miles an hour. Are you kidding? Ugh. Trying to drag it out this service as long as possible. You probably damaged the couplers. Ah, that's alright. They're still connected, the two shunters, so they're obviously all in good nick. Obviously if they're broken, then obviously I'll be leaving one behind. One mile to go. It's been quite an adventure, hasn't it? Cool, blimey, we've had all sorts. We've had very challenging signals, we've had crowds cheering us. Good God, we've been stopping in the most, well, unexpected places, particularly towards the end, and dropped off the wagons, and now we're finally heading back to the shed. And with all of that, we're going to give these trains a soaking down. Quite a long service. I don't know how long the stream's been going on for, but it's certainly a long time. Oh my God. They're so close. There it is. We can see it. I can see it. There it is. There's home. Home for the shunters. My God, do they deserve a rest? I deserve a rest after playing this. God above. We're home, bitches. We're home. We're home. Thunderbird 3 and Thunderbird 4 have come home. We've done our daily duties for today. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure to give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do for more exciting content on my channel. Gotta do it. Gotta get that bit of publicity out. Come on. Gotta be done. Alright, we'll just get up to 10 again. I'll go over the limit a little bit. Keep it in yellow. There we go. That's alright. Now, no more, please. Please. God. I'm desperate for a drink. Not a alcoholic drink, obviously not. Not on the Wednesday. Who drinks on the Wednesday? Friday and Saturday night, yeah. But Wednesday? Really? Nah. Here we go. Come and have a soak down, you lot. There we go. Have a good scrub. I mean, you're already clean already, but always good to have a soaking. I'll have a cup of tea after this, and then what is it now? 10 to 10, the UK. Yeah, have a bit of a break from this game, I think. There's a baby bullet welcoming us into the Seamoth facility. Blaring its light at me, thank you very much. Not what you call a hero's welcome, is it? But there we go. Bright lights. Here we go. Oh God, still not finished. Hello. Right, let's uncouple. Which one are we taking control of? This one or this one? I don't actually know. Where are we going? It'd be nice to. It would be cool to fill it up with fuel, wouldn't it? Oh God! Come on, let's go. There's another baby bullet. So a lot of baby bullet services today. I've seen like 3 or 4 or 5 of them. 2 here, 1 now. Second one's just leaving San Jose, and covered another 2 on our travels. It's been quite a few, hasn't it? God blimey. Well, now that we're finally uncoupled, I can put on the front headlights. There we go. Right. Let's have a look at the chat. The only roller coaster I ride is when my mum is mad. Oh, lovely. We don't watch trains in America very much. Oh dear. Especially CSX, when you need to run the other side of the map when you pass the train. Nah, that's not going to happen. With the CEO Caltrain on board, no chance. Can you drive the baby bullet? No. Not now. Another time, maybe. Not now. Not now. God, these shunters have put me through the mill of emotions. God. Nice to have a rest. Wonder how much fuel we've got on board. That'd be interesting. How much fuel we've used. Right, Boxley Track. Where's that now then? Oh, we've got to change the points. There we go. There we go. Time to go to sleep, Mr. Shunter. Well, you've got number Thunderbird 4. You've Done your work today. Time to go for a rest in the shed. Whoa. Going the wrong way. Whoops. Final burst of power. Magic. On the final approach. Oh, Sam Jones crashed the train. Nah. They're going to the junkyard. No. Maybe if you crash your trains, they can go to the junkyard. I ain't crashing these trains. I love the shunters. I ain't crashing them. No way, Jose. God, what a marathon. Goodness me. But it's been worth it. Finally been able to get the service done this morning. I've always wanted to get done and I always not concentrate and get it wrong every time. But finally, finally I've got it right. Oh no, I haven't. What have I fucked up on now? Right, come on. Sorry, Shunter, I've made a mistake. Come on, we're going back. What did I get wrong this time? Oh, for God's sake. Honestly, not checking. I'm tired. My brain's worn out. Come on. The service just doesn't want to end. It just don't want to end. Oh my God. Right, where's the points for it? I can see it. Oi, oi, oi. Mamma mia. Oh, that's too... it's not far enough. Come on, get back a bit more. Go on. Get back. Anyway, before we... quite literally now we will go to the... oh, yeah, we will go to the... turn the headlights off in the rear. There's another baby bullet service, or another Caltrain service for the 650th time today. Right, this time, change it. Yes. Good. 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 Right, go. Oh no, you gotta go 5 miles per hour. Oh. God, come on. That'll do, 8.4, whatever. My luck, my Xbox will blow up. Fair enough. Come on. It's been a hell of a marathon, but we've got to the finish. To finish first you have to finish. Oh. Finally. Here he comes, here he comes. Oh, blimey. What a service. God. There he is. Well done, little shunter. You deserve a break. I deserve a break. God, I deserve a holiday really, but I can't go on one at the moment. There we go, buddy. Yay! Finally! Oh, we got a gold medal. Oh, that's made me happy. Oh, oh God. Oh, we've done it. Finally! That took 1 hour and 20 minutes and 26 seconds. God, felt like a year went by. Oh, yay. Well done, Shunter. You did me proud. You did me proud, lad. You did me proud. Oh, goodness me. You finished it. Aye. Well done. Time to exit you. It's time to finish. Alright. Let's go. Let's have a look at you from the front. Well, there we go, everyone. That will conclude the stream. It's been a long one, but it has been a successful one. Exotic Melon, please can you go on Northern Transpennine? I'm afraid not, the stream is now coming to an end. I think after streaming for, what, over 2 hours, I think, yeah, it's long enough for me, so, but yeah, hope you all enjoyed the stream. Of course you'll be able to rewatch it on the channel as many times as you like. In terms of upcoming content, I will be commencing content of the M3. I'll be doing separate videos for that, covering the tutorial and the scenarios, as well as doing a stream on it, either Friday night, Saturday night, or Sunday night. That will be on service mode too. So yes, I'd just like to say thank you very much for watching, everyone. Take care of yourselves, keep safe, and I will see you next time. A very good evening to you, or morning, or afternoon, whenever. Good night, goodbye everyone. Cheers now. Thank you.